Just checking the streams already. Cool. Looks like we're all up and running. So we're going to be doing Action Johnny. So we're going to Dan be doing on my team versus the other guy, Pythagoras, who I don't really know. This is Pythagoras' deck. I should probably just post a stream in here. So Pythagoras is playing the sort of mid-rangey, swarmy HNS with Dragon Splash, with a handful of one-ofs. Interesting. Some broken commanders, obviously. Yeah, nothing exciting there. What's his provinces? Yeah, so Pythagoras is playing a fairly boring deck. And Dan is playing HMT, so it's just HMT. He's got display of power. It's just HMT. I was hoping for some kind of more interesting deck over here from Pythagoras, so I had something to talk about prior to this game going up, but I am supposing that's not going to happen. They have not started yet, so I'm just going to let's have a look at the standings then, shall we? This is my team, No Pineapple on Pizza, versus Usagi's team. Some rubbish about Tanuki's, no one cares. We are 4 for 4 as of right now. Tanuki took an early lead. They had Anil and Curlis playing early. Curlis beat me, Anil won his game against Drew, and then there were some other games. So we're 4-4, which is more even than Beef Crew versus the Model in School. But it's a good round, I think, for us and Team Tanuki. There's still lots of points. That's 8 games out of 21. So, like, we could still crush it. They could still crush it. Probably we're going to crush it. What's quite interesting on here, actually, I think, is the... let's just check we're not... Yes, the clan stats show Crane with the best win rate here. +3. That's Crane at 3 wins and 1 loss, which is better than Lion's 4 and 4. Oh no, Crane are at 4 wins. Yeah, 4 wins, 1 loss. Lion are at 4 wins, 4 losses. I think I'm reading these right. Either way, Crane have more net wins. So Crane are obviously the most broken clan. So we're definitely going to be nerfing them soon. Crab and Dragon both at -4. Every clan has a win on the board though, which is good to see. It's not loads of wins, but it is good to see all the clans get some wins on the board. Oh shit! This is getting ready to go. So yeah. Dan, Action Johnny, very kindly streamed my loss to Curlis, so hopefully I'll be streaming a win to him. And that way we can ban him from streaming any of our games, because he's clearly bad luck if that's the case. While I wait for that to start, who has won and lost on our team? So, Alex Chionas beat Pablo. That was Pablo just got HMT'd basically. Oh, we're getting into it, so I won't worry about that. Cool. So, what interesting things are there to talk about with nothing going on? Looks like they got the clocks. Oh no, they do have chess clocks. They're both making decisions, that's why. I hope. Yeah, they're different. So, Dan mulliganed all 4 of his dynasty cards, whereas Pythagoras only mulliganed 1, which means he's probably got a pretty good row. Probably a Sonuri here, actually, would be my bets. But he did mulligan all 4 of his starting cards. Dan mulligan 3. Yep, there's the Sonuri. Staging ground, yep, that's a very nice flip by Lion. Sonuri just going to turn off Dan's holdings. What's Dan got? Tetsuko's good, but is kind of annoying to buy turn 1. I don't think he... I think Dan will just buy the... probably buy the Border Rider and the Vanguard. Or he'll seize them, but going down to 6 Fate is not ideal. Line already. If Dan was first, I think you seize him just to get rid of that scenario, to be honest. But so he is going to go for the Tetsuko. I assume he might have an ambusher in hand. Yeah. This signals to me, I think, that Dan already has an ambusher in hand, because otherwise there's no way you can just buy Tetsuko, I don't think. I agree with Casey Cheesecake, go Unicorn. If you're a neutral, then Unicorn's definitely the clan to root for here, because Lion are the worst. Unless you just want Tyler to nerf the fuck out of Lion, in which case, root for Lion to just win all their games. So Sonuri is now immune to Assassinate, and has card draw. Dan's on display a Power Splash, so there's nothing he can do about this now, basically. Upholding is going to do nothing. Sonuri's a really fun card. Oh, he's going for a Wear the Open Hand on Sonuri, which will not get Finger of Jaded. Okay. That does mean Upholding will get to trigger as Pythag passes. I assume Dan's going to pass. Is he going to display? That is the question to which we will find out the answer in just a moment. I wonder what Dan's thinking about here, really. Maybe he's deciding before he passes whether he wants to display or not. Like, I feel this is an easy pass for Dan. So the only thing I could be thinking of, he might be planning on thinking about assassinating the Berserker, actually, maybe. But I think you want this to break while you know you can trigger it. Because you could assassinate the Berserker, yeah, so that's what he's going to do. But now Sonari can come back to that province, and then you don't get the UA trigger. So I'm not sure if that's the right call. It's a call. So he yurts to just gain the honor back. I don't think that was necessary yet, to be honest. Unless Endless Plains are there, but you can't trigger that either. So Tetsuko's pretty good actually here, because Pythagoras has no fate. Okay, Pythagoras now has fate. And Spectral Visitation into Master Tactician, obviously. Very obviously Master Tactician, because like he flipped no character. He flipped exactly one character from that visitation, and it was the Master Tactician. That is some painful flip. assume Dan has military buffs, which he can fire off. I'm surprised Pythag's passing here. Mainly because if Dan passes, he gets no card draw out of the tactician, which is not amazing. I can't believe the only character he saw was that. I don't think I've ever run into Visitation without them having a Master Tactician. So he's going away the open hand, which is quite nice, because the Visitation is still going to remove that Tactician from play. And now Dan can throw away things. But he's not getting his HMT trigger, so he's just going to... Not unless he plays something else. So he's just going to break this and then do nothing for the rest of the turn, I guess. And Lion will probably run straight back into UA. And take the favor. So, he discarded Ornate Fan to the Ring of Earth, which, I mean, maybe is sort of relevant, but isn't. Not in this matchup. It's not relevant. So he's just gonna go smash the UA, and then he'll stand Scenari and take the favor. I still think he should have let this break when he was able to trigger it. Now the Scenari's got 3 fate. Like, this Scenari's in play for the rest of the game, whatever happens now. Dan doesn't have answers to that Finger of Jade, because he's not even running Mere Mystics. So yeah, that Scenario will do whatever they want for the rest of the game. The Tactician goes at the end of the phase, so it goes after everything else. So it's at the end of the phase, so end of phase goes when the phase ends until the end of phase, and then at the end of the phase triggers. So it was the last thing that happened. Yeah. Well, Dan got the Yasamura, which is very good to see. Finger of Jade can cancel Yasamura, to be fair. I don't think you want to be defending with Sunuri. Maybe you do. You can just stand him. Still important. His Tetsuko's going to... Did Dan pass by accident? Oh, Dan. You need to refill that I can't remember if they allowed you to refill your provinces yet. I know in the previously you couldn't drag a card to refill the province, so you just had this empty one. I thought you could refill the provinces now. Maybe I'm wrong. Now they didn't say anything in chat, so I wonder if they're on some kind of voice chat with each other. Because, yeah, they must be on voice chat, because you don't just do that without asking your opponent, I don't think. Dan wouldn't either. Yeah, Dan's keyboard isn't working, but he must be talking to Pythagoras, like, to do that. He's not in the voice channels on our team Discord, so I assume he's probably there. Staging ground flips. tactician. Shrug. So if Dan has joined the fray, he can actually get a good attack off here, but he still doesn't have a good HMT sacrifice. Is a real issue. Uh, so I guess that was Dan passing, and then Pythagoras just carrying on. He's staging ground into another Sunuri. Nice. So Dan is on assassinates, right? Dan's on 2 assassinates. So I think you can try and stealth Sunuri with Yasamura, and hope he doesn't have another finger. But it might be he just decides he can't do anything about that and just coverts other people. So Dan was able to fill from the Dynasty deck, but it has stated what cards he put there. So here is a Shiatomi encampment, and here is a seasonal war. So good job actually. This is the broken province, to be honest. Otherwise, Lion would be very, very incentivized to go break that. And yeah, that is not a super cool thing, to be honest. Might might raise that with Jigoku devs, because he's dragging face down cards and then they're being stated what they are. So, or is that after? So Pythag gets covert on Sunuri, so Yasamura can't target him anyway, which probably makes Dan's life easier. Or Dan's decision point easier. It definitely doesn't make his life easier. This is a 7/3 2 cost that draws cards and can't be assassinated, and has covert, and can be stood once a turn. So he runs into the Shameful, which is probably not too bad, because Sunuri's already honoured, and everyone else is only 1 glory. Like, it's a 2-force swing. That's no biggie. So do Lion have cancels? They have 2 censures. So if Dan wants to join the fray, he might have to get through these censures. But he's probably going to need to be able to break this. Maybe he tries to... oh yeah, he can only play 1 card because he's only got 1 fate, so either he has multiple join the frays, nah, that's fine. So with only 1 fate to play cards here, I think Pythag actually is going to lose this province. He gets a call to war though, so his guys continue not dying. Right. So Shameful's breaking. Pythagoras can only play one card here. So I assume he's probably just going to pass, yeah. So Dan gets the break. He'll HMT the regulars then, I guess, after gaining a fate, drawing a card. He's not in too bad a spot just yet, as long as he has some kind of stand. If he has a Tessin for the Yasamura, then he's okay. I should draw one with getting the spoils off. Throws away the censure, probably good choice. It's not great in this matchup. Dan will discard that Zentaru, so that's quite good actually. He doesn't get the Zentaru value this turn. It's really good. He still has Sonari here forever, but if Dan can stay ahead on provinces... So Pythagoras is going to attack with the Sonari, probably this province, because he knows, probably province next to Tetsuko. I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor. Because he knows province 3 is Season of War from that weird bug, and the Tetsuko he doesn't really care about, so it's the right province to go into. And it's Feast or Famine, which will do nothing, because Sunuri. Going for the water political, which is interesting. So obviously he'll stand that, but I don't think he's... He just wanted the fate, I guess. I don't think he's getting value out of water here. Like, air, I guess, isn't doing much, but earth or fire would have been more impactful here. Lion can do whatever they want, because Lion's theme is other clans' cards, but better. This is just better Cautious Scout. And that event he pulled, wherever it is, called to War, that's just better Reprieve. And they've got a better Soul Beyond Reproach in Prepare for War. Tactical Ingenuity isn't better Spyglass, but it's one less card a turn, but you get card selection from top 4, you get a deck shuffle which is good, and you get a plus to a good stat. Yep. Phoenix have recursion on their stronghold, but they have to discard a spell for it. Lion will get recursion on a holding, but they don't have to do anything, and it feeds itself. So that's nice. What else do they have? I guess Phoenix have the bird for Dynasty recursion, whereas Lion only have Spirit Caller, Visitation, and Forebears Echoes. So Yasamura runs into Courteous Greeting. He can't be defended because he triggered his reaction against Samurai, and now he coverted Gifted. I'm surprised he attacked political to captive audience when he could have just attacked military in the first place. I'm not really sure what that's about. I genuinely have no idea what that's about, actually. Lion also have this, which is like Elegant Tessum, but free in every turn. What else can we complain about? LPB is better than Kwanan, I guess. That's a thing. It's not a big thing. What's going on? Even the odds moves in the coverted Gifted Tactician. So Dan plays in the Ambusher to turn off Courteous Greeting. But Dan also still has to play another card to be breaking. Finger of Jade on the... I don't like that Finger of Jade on the Gifted Tactician, I don't think. Dan could just buff his guys. Like, there's not that many cards left that Dan's going to target. He's used 2 of his 3 Way of the Open Hands, and he's used 1 of his 2 Assassinates, and I think that's basically all the targeting he's going to do of Lion characters, so... The political might have been a bluff, but I don't see what he's bluffing, because his opponent couldn't... like, Pythagoras couldn't assign a defender anyway, so... Maybe he's just scared of losing it to an Earthring later. So Dan Cav reserves. Dan's going hard on this one, and that gets censured. That is 50% of the cancels out of Pythagoras' hand. But unfortunate. I feel like Dan needs to break on this attack. How did Tetsuko stand? Did Dan, oh shit. Did Dan display power or something? Oh, Steed the Steps, okay. So Dan just Cav reserves a second time, so that's 2 Cav reserves gone. He's going hard for this one. But that does allow him to do a Tetsuko attack at what is probably Dishonorable Assault, which does nothing to her, and she's through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's 8 base. Yeah, Pythagoras might be in a really bad spot. If he doesn't have a Tesson to stand up this Sanuri, Tetsuko is just... because Samurai of Integrity still can't defend. So if he doesn't have a Tesson for this, then Dan's just gonna march in here and break it. Maybe the captive audience was to try and bait out a censure or something. Dan's still got 2 Fate. So he's not going to get to Cav reserves again on Stronghold. So Pythag passes. He really... unless he's got another Even the Odds or... can Even the Odds move a non-commander? Yeah. So unless he's got another Even the Odds, that was a really bad pass, I think, because this guy still can't defend. Dan might just win here. He might have just HMT'd him. Yeah. Samurai of Integrity needed to attack Earthring just to try and draw something that helps him win the game, or not lose the game. If he'd have done Dan wouldn't have opposed it, and if he'd have got the Earthring off, he might have drawn a Tesson, which would have saved him. But it's HMT, and sometimes you just get HMT'd, so... Well done both players. Yeah. So that puts our team, that puts No Pineapple on Pizza +1 differential now, thanks to Dan. We're pulling this back after the early losses. So I guess we'll see you next time.